Hello and welcome back. I'm your host, Guy Bayon, and here with me is Edwin Adele, who is the neo-prohibition presidential candidate for the neo-prohibition party. I have a couple questions for you. How are you going to finance your programs?
So once we are in office, we plan to finance our programs, one, with fundraisers for people that really care about our cause, and also the taxation on alcohol is probably going to go up just a bit to compensate for the programs that we're doing for sustainable alcohol production and consumption. That's mainly going to come from people that are really interested in our cause and the taxes, essentially.
My next question for you is, how do you stand out from the rest of the presidential candidates?
I think we stand out in terms of our main cause, which is to restrict the sale of alcohol. A lot of other parties are focusing directly on one issue and solving that issue, and we don't wanna outright ban something, and we want to mix in a lot of other principles, but we don't want just one principle to carry our party. We're doing a good mix of many principles that we want to fix, while also focusing on one so that people can get something out of it and one of our promises can be fulfilled, because that's our main goal.
My third question for you is, how do you plan on getting the community involved and making sure that everyone's voice is heard?
Unlike other parties, we're definitely going to listen to feedback. We'll probably hold rallies or conventions at a smaller extent so that more people can be heard. And also when we get into office, one of our main focuses is climate change. So I think we're gonna have community cleanup events of these alcohol containers and just litter in general. And also allow people to really talk to our party and see what our cause is about and put our ideas in action.
What inspired you to focus on the issues that your party focuses on?
The main thing that made us focus on these issues is just the amount that alcoholism and alcohol abuse affects people. I've seen it firsthand. I know many people who have seen it firsthand as well. Alcohol abuse is no joke, but it's treated as something that is just a leisurely activity that you can do. But that very quickly turns something from a leisurely pastime to an addiction, and people don't really notice that because alcohol isn't treated the same as other drugs. And we just want to make sure that people can realize that and take action on that and make sure that they are not abusing alcohol when they don't realize it.
So I understand that your party's main belief is to prevent the overuse of alcohol along with drugs.
Correct.
How will you prevent the overuse of alcohol?
We don't want to just ban alcohol or drugs and just criminalize people for using them, because that doesn't really solve anything. People are still going to use them, except they're just going to be arrested unfairly for it. What we want to do is really show people why we're doing this and show people that they don't need these substances to live a happy life. Rehabilitation and also different therapies that are subsidized by the community. I think that we can really lower the use of these substances without just criminalizing people and throwing them in jail for these substances.
So our second presidential candidate, Deja Barr Fleming, here with us today. So my first question for you is, how are you going to finance your programs?
So we plan on targeting small groups and small donors. It doesn't make sense for us to get funding from big corporations because that literally goes against what we're all about. Small people in our community that can make a bigger difference, not big corporations or anything like that.
What makes you stand out from the rest of the presidential candidates?
For starters, I feel like we definitely go by what we say, and there's always action in what we're doing. Also, secondly, I feel like we connect more with our citizens and with our people and our supporters. I feel like we're involved in the community better and that we reach all of our target audiences and some.
How do you plan on getting the community involved and making sure that everyone's voice is heard?
By going in the communities, by reaching out to the people in those communities. We're definitely not some kind of party that talks about minorities and citizens while we're somewhere driving around with famous people and rich people. We are you guys. We're a part of the community, so of course targeting small communities and coming together is our main goal.
Hi. Guy forgot to record an outro for this video. It's 3 a.m. and I was like, what should I make the outro? It can't end abruptly like that, right? So I had this fantastic idea and I was going to create this song. But it's just, I don't have time or energy, and
I want you to sing along if you know this song. This is the Honest News theme song. Honest. Don't you just want to get out of your chair and start moving a little? Doesn't this put like electric through your body? Don't you just want to get up and scream? Honest. If you're looking for news, yeah. News, yeah. And you don't know what to do, yeah. Which candidate to choose? Yeah. You've come to the right place. Really? You've come to the right place. How do I know to trust you? You've come to the right place. Oh, you've come to the right place. We're gonna tell you the honest truth. And if it's biased, we don't need it. Hey, it's an accident. Honest news. This is the most fun I've ever